Are you tired of missing out on the top prospects in the draft because you don't have enough picks to trade for them? Are you struggling to build a championship team because you can't seem to acquire the draft capital that you need? Well, fear not, because in this video, I'm going to show you the easiest and most effective ways to trade for draft picks in Madden 23. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or a newcomer to that game, my trading tips and strategies will help you acquire the picks you need to build a team that dominates the competition. I'm going to be trying to make this video as short, simple, and educated as possible while still hitting all three nails on the head. So the first thing you're going to need is franchise staff, guys. And honestly, the first two that you really only need is the draft day, every day, and wheeling and dealing. But these are two of the best ones to get. And if you go a step further and you have a lot, I would recommend just going all the way down to this one and get quite the sales pitch, because this makes it so non-X Factor user players will be valued one dev higher than actual in trades, which is really good in my opinion. So moving on to the actual method. So guys, starting off, honestly, the method is simply just trading up. And I know that sounds so simple and so dumb at the same time, but I'm going to show you guys how easy it actually is. For example, the Lions have the 32nd pick and the second pick. I can probably get both of these picks. We're going to go after the second pick first. For this 32nd pick right here, it's the Rams. So I know it's going to be super high because they have a bad team. So I'm going to try to trade them one of my second round picks to see what they say. Right now, I can see that my second round pick to move into the first round pick is extremely high because this pick is actually super high. What I'm going to do from this point on is I'm going to just test the waters here and there. So let's test the waters and just see what they'll be offering me. So I'm gonna try to go with a couple 7th round picks because I know I won't be drafting in there, and we're just gonna see what happens. So as you can see, guys, right here, me offering 2 6th round picks and a second round pick will get me into the first round pick, and that pick is definitely going to be high. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take out 2 of those 6th round picks and I'm going to replace it with a 5th round pick next year because I'm not trying to reach for this pick. I offered them a 2nd round pick, a 5th, and a 6th, and moved into the first. And because it's the Rams, I know for a fact this is actually probably going to be at least a 1 to 20th pick because the Rams suck in this game. And even so, even if it's not, I just moved a 2nd round, a 5th round, and a 6th round into a 1st round pick, and I can draft a snub. So that's how I get that pick. And I can honestly be cool with that and wait until that pick actually goes higher and start trying to trade that up, because it's going to be extremely hard to try to trade that 32nd pick up. Now, again, for another method, and it's trading players and abusing team needs. For example, say if I want this 2nd round pick, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this right here, but we're going to be trying. So for example, if I wanted this right here, I know on the Colts, when I actually rebuild my team, I always trade Shaq Leonard just because of his age and his contract. Plus he has an ability and he's young, so he has value. So I'm always giving up Shaq Leonard, and then I always trade my DTs because they're old. And this is perfect because they both need a DT and they need a left outside linebacker. So I'm going to trade Grover Stewart and then try D-Buck because DeForest Buckner has an ability, and if I can get this trade off, then I can use D-Buck for a different trade. So we're going to see what the market is looking like for Grover Stewart right now. So again, it's right there, guys. I can honestly probably get this by just actually giving them a 3rd round pick next year. So we're going to try it. We're not going to reach. You don't want to reach in this game. You don't want to reach for draft picks because you want to be able to still have capital and still have players to trade a different team to actually add to your package. So let's try a 3rd round pick. And right here, guys, we're going to fast sim it a little bit because we're just going to just test the market out to see if we can get the 2nd round pick. All right, guys. So right here, I see that for this 3rd round pick, it's literally so close. It's extremely close. So I could probably add D-Buck in here and actually get this. But again, I don't want to rush. So my mindset now is, all right, let me go get a higher 3rd round pick. Then I'll add D-Buck into the package. So let's fast sim it a little bit more so it doesn't take too long. And let's go get a 3rd round pick. So guys, this is just a prime example of Madden just being trash. It's literally right there, and you're like, oh my god, why didn't they accept it? It's literally because it's probably the littlest speck of black at the end of that trade interest bar, and that's where, if you actually have enough points to actually go on ahead and actually upgrade to that 2-2 for those draft spots in their franchise staffs, they would have been accepted this. However, we did not do that, guys, at all. So I don't believe that there's actually a higher third round pick that we can get. I'm going to check one more time real quick. If not, we're just going to quickly trade for a late second round pick, and we're going to make this trade happen. And as you can see, guys, we got it done, and we simply just traded up. We literally turned a couple third round picks into a 62nd pick in the second round. We started with a third round pick 75 and traded that up to a second round pick and just added that to what they needed. And we acquired the second pick in the NFL draft. We have the second pick in the NFL draft. We have the Rams pick, guys. So it's honestly not that hard to trade. It's all about, one, making sure your franchise staff are upgraded. And not just that, after that, you want to trade up. You want to trade picks that you're not using and convert them into picks that you can use that actually have value, and trade up. I hope this video wasn't too long, and I hope this video helped you. If you have any questions, or if I made this any more confusing than it needed to be, let me know down in the comment section. I answer every comment. If you wanted to see another video by me and you're into Madden, you can click the video on the left to see the video I uploaded yesterday. That video was the 5 best franchise teams to build in Madden 23. And you can click the video on the right to learn how to easily manage your finances in a franchise in Madden 23. I hope this helped again. I love you guys to the moon and back. I'm out. Peace.